everyone, it's Misty from the Jollyful Elf. Welcome back to another Watch Me Wednesday video. And this series is just all about coloring, whether it's coloring with alcohol markers, coloring with regular markers, coloring with watercolor pencils. It's just going to be a series where I color for you every Wednesday. And what I'll do is I'll just explain what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to speed it up and turn on the music and just let you watch me color. So I mentioned on Monday that I would let you know if I'm going to do Vita, which is a video every day in April. I'm going to give it a go. I'm not going to make any promises, but I'm going to give it my best shot, and we'll see how far we get, because who doesn't want a whole month of crafting videos? So a lot of them will probably be in fast motion, just because I want to do a lot of crafting and get a lot of cards made. And some of them will be in real time talking to you, because I don't want you guys to miss my voice. You may forget what I sound like. So anyway, I'm just kidding around. So today we're going to watercolor, and we're going to use this stamp from Stampin' Up. This is called Indescribable Gift. This is in the Occasions catalog, and we're going to use this image. I have no idea what kind of flower this is, but I think it's really pretty, and I think it's going to lend itself very well to watercoloring. So my plan is to make 4 card panels with this flower. So the colors I picked for the flowers are Daffodil Delight, Real Red, Rose Red, and Blackberry Bliss. I have not used Blackberry Bliss on anything yet at all, and it's one of my favorite colors. Purple is one of my favorite colors. So I'm going to do that today. I've got chocolate chip for the branch, and then Wild Wasabi for the leaves. I have an aquash brush or a water brush from Stampin' Up. I'm going to be stamping using StazOn ink, because StazOn is a waterproofed ink. I have a paper towel to clean my brush off between colors. And today I'm going to be stamping on Tim Holtz watercolor paper. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this at all, but there's 2 sides. This side is a rough side, and then on the back side it's very smooth, and I'm going to be stamping on the smooth side. I'm going to be using this clear block as a palette, so I'm just going to scribble on the color and pick it up with my aqua brush. I can't remember what they're called in the Stampin' Up catalog. I'll look that up for sure. So this is already mounted, so this is a clean mount stamp. What I'm going to do is I'm going to test it out on my grid paper before I get started, because if you saw Monday's video, I had to do that 3 or 4 times, although that was photopolymer, and there's something about red rubber that seems to stamp clearer the first time, so we'll see. Yep, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to stamp all 4 card panels not at the same time, but you know what I mean. My image is mounted on my Fisker stamp press. That, again, that's just so I can kind of control it. When I come down at an angle, I'm going to leave this piece of watercolor paper measures the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It's already sized for a card front, so I'm trying to decide where I want to stamp. This will have to do, right? So there's one. So I'm going to go ahead and speed things up so you don't have to sit here and watch me stamp 4 images and start coloring. So I will see you at the end, and I'll try to talk to you unless my battery dies. So I'll talk to you in just a minute. had to finish up off camera because my camera was about to die and I wanted to be able to come back and talk to you. I don't know if you can tell, you can really see it on this Blackberry Bliss. But I didn't want them to feel like they were just floating on a piece of paper. So I took a soft sky marker in the same way, got it really, really wet, and then just kind of put a wash all around the flowers. Tried to be really careful not to reactivate the watercolor, but I really love how these turned out. They're not perfect, like there's a lot of color that seeped out of the lines, etc. But they're watercolor, they're not supposed to be perfect. So if I had to pick a favorite, I think it's the Real Red and the Blackberry Bliss. But I think they're all pretty. So thanks for why do I keep messing up when I'm trying to say goodbye? Good grief. Okay, so join me tomorrow where we'll make these panels into cards. So as always, links down in the description box below. Social media is down there as well. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 2 of VIDA, which is video every day in April. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.